A green bubble dinged at the top of my phone. Am I a bad boyfriend? I paused the episode of Glee I was illegally streaming and tapped a reply, shifting my body to the edge of my bed. No! Don't even think like that! Tyler never texted me, not even in emergencies. I'd had a crush on him since year 8, but it seemingly fizzled out by the time he started dating my best friend, Eunice. My heart fluttered a little getting that text. I pictured Tyler, face pink and perplexed, on his own bed in his well-fitted footy shorts. His straightened blonde side fringe and gel-slicked back tips quivering as he tried to call Eunice for the 30-somethingth time. Tyler gave me a hug once after I helped him with a maths assignment. He's the tallest guy in our year, so I was just level with his armpit. I smelled like Lynx Africa for the rest of the day, and I didn't wash that shirt for 2 weeks. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I wait for him till morning. Without me, his world will go on turning. The streets are full of happiness that I have ever known. My illegal website buffered mid Rachel Belt. And I noticed that Tyler's last message to me was from 2 years ago. He had threatened to block me on MSN after I spammed his account in year 9 with, "Hey." All this drama because we were at the tiny little place on the roof of Blacktown West Point having dinner earlier. It was all 3 of us, Eunice and Tyler, and then me. "She doesn't mean anything," Tyler said. He picked at the Penrith Panthers logo on his bag, avoiding eye contact with his girlfriend. Eunice fumed, arms crossed and steaming more than the 3 heaped plates of pad thai in front of us. Her clean-cut bangs flew with every Despite her petite Filipino frame, the table shook with every alternate I was slurping, mid-nude, when their fight started. Tyler's ex-girlfriend had liked my Facebook check-in, and Eunice had gotten the notification too. I stroked her back to calm her down in a way only a Filipino gay bestie could, but she elbowed my arm off. I finished my noodles and carefully put down my fork. I held my breath in my shoulders, glancing back and forth between the 2. Our phones pinged as more status likes rolled in. I grabbed my phone, typed in my password, and deleted the check-in. I sighed in relief as I watched Tyler's ex's name disappear. It wasn't that bad of a fight. There weren't any Corel plates being hurled at each other, nor any words leaving Mama and Papa's mouths like daggers. "Tarantago talaga," or "gago ka." These fights would last for hours and usually ended with a sound of slammed doors or Mama's hatchback Toyota Echo screeching off. Eunice wasn't baring her teeth like Mama does, heaving in and out like she had just finished a marathon. Tyler shrunk like Papa did, though, at least. At least I didn't have to cover my younger brother's ears so that he wouldn't hear the yells. There also wasn't any crockery shards to sweep up in the aftermath. A plump slice of chicken vibrated on the lip of my bowl as Tyler's shaking knees tapped the bottom of the table. They'd only been dating a few weeks, and this was their first big fight. Tyler was the height of the backquads netball hoop, but I'd never seen him so small. As they bickered, I tore a bit of the paper takeaway menu off and folded it into a star, puffing it up at the points. I saw it in a K-drama somewhere that if you make thousands of these, a wish would come true. I wish Tyler was my boyfriend. I wish it was me that was seething and angry. A red-faced Eunice, who had been holding her breath for at least 3 minutes, stormed out of the restaurant without a word. Her navy school skirt whipped her seat as she left. Tyler grabbed his bag and followed, also without a word. leaving me alone with 3 servings of pad thai. "She'll get over it, I promise," I texted as a follow-up, along with a gif of Cristiano Ronaldo putting his thumbs up. Oh, Tyler loved anything sports-related. I squeezed the entrance of my room, which was just my house's dining area, sanctioned off with 2 closets, which I had to come out of every time. Family could also peek in at any moment, but ever since my sister caught me Googling naked muscle guys, it rarely happened anymore. At least my room was only a few steps from the kitchen. I tiptoed past Mama in the lounge. She sat on the largest of our hodgepodge second-hand couches, video chatting with her sister in the Philippines on her laptop. She kept the light off so I could only make out her face. Her head floated in the unlit sala. Mama's crescent moon, brown eyes were a sunken sky blue hue. "I don't know what to do about him out there. It's getting out of hand," she said. My Heat's takeaway container hummed in the microwave as I stared at the wedding photo that hung above the sink. Mama was triumphant in all white, and the vintage grain of the photo blurred her sunspots. Papa was clean-shaven in Tito Jun's fancy hand-me-downs, bearing his yellow teeth in a smile he reserves for parent-teacher interviews. Were they actually in love back then? What happened? The photo sat over a new set of Carrel plates drying on the rack. I've heard Mama have this conversation about Papa a million times, but like her yelling matches, I drowned out her whispers too. "Beep, beep, beep," the microwave yelled. I slid back into my room and continued my Glee marathon, reheated pad thai in tow. My heart pumped as a masculine Blaine Anderson ran in slow-mo, hand in hand with a porcelain Kurt Hummel. Blaine's palms fit perfectly over Kurt's nimble fingers. A shiver ran throughout my chunky body. I chewed on a forkful of sweetened noodles as I envisioned a sweaty Tyler dragging my fat ass through D block. My curly brown hair bounced in the musty hallway as flecks of Tyler's post-PE sheen slapped my face. Tyler's blonde Justin Bieber-esque swoop clung to his forehead as my bosom jumped with joy. We stopped running and he leaned in, our lips pouting. Ping! My phone screeched, interrupting the melodic la da 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 playing in the background. Thai-inspired grease squirmed in my stomach as I searched for my phone, my belly as wide and as slappable as a sack of rice slumped in the corner of the Philo store down Main Street. Why would Tyler be interested in a McFat shit like me? Flashing on my phone was a text from Eunice. "I hate him." She ignored my previous barrage of messages asking if she was okay. But I had to fulfill my gay boyfriend, best friend duties though, right? Breath heavy through my wide nostrils, I imagined telling Eunice what I actually thought. That Facebook fights were stupid, and that Tyler didn't do anything wrong. That Tyler looked better with me, even if his Panthers hoodie didn't even fit my man boobs. My thumbs turned white as I slammed down on the screen's keyboard, texting the only thing a Filipino gay bestie could. I hate him too. Thank you. It is getting hot in here. Thank you so much.